World Cup has started in South Africa and we have already witnessed some very entertaining games. There's still some sides that we yet to see in action. Today we'll be analysing one such side, that is Bangladesh, on this episode of the Outside View powered by Alista.
स्मार्ट हो रहा है इंडिया जैसे इंडिया में बना एलिस्टा स्मार्ट एलईडी टीवी विद वर्ल्ड क्लास क्लैरिटी एंड अमेजिंग फीचर्स.
Bangladesh will start their T20 World Cup campaign against fellow subcontinental side Sri Lanka on the 12th of February. In the ICC T20I team rankings, Bangladesh is placed 9th and they made it to the T20 World Cup by winning the T20 World Cup qualifiers 2022 by defeating Ireland in the finals. Bangladesh have never proceeded beyond the first round in the history of the T20 World Cups and they'll definitely be looking to change that this time on. But unfortunately, they are placed in a very tough group alongside defending champions Australia, home side South Africa, New Zealand and Sri Lanka. So things are not going to be easy for them. Bangladesh are coming into this tournament on back of a very dull period. They could not make it to the semi-finals of the last year's Asia Cup where they finished 5th and they followed it up against a 0-3 loss to New Zealand in a bilateral series. Bangladesh will certainly want to move ahead from those losses and bring in some fresh perspective into their T20 World Cup campaign. Now let's quickly take a look at the Bangladesh squad for the World Cup. There seems to be a good balance between experience and young blood in this side. On the batting front, Bangladesh have their captain Nigar Sultana Jyoti, who has been a key player for them in the lineup. On the bowling side as well, they have a lot of experience with pacer Jahanara Alam and spinner Salma Khatun. The talent they have brought in from the Under-19 World Cup side seems to be very exciting, especially Shorna Akhtar and Marufa Akhtar. Now let's take a look at who will be the key players for Bangladesh in this ICC T20 World Cup. First up, it's Shorna Akhtar, the star of the Under-19 World Cup. She was one of the leading run scorers in that tournament and also had a very high average and a strike rate of over 150. That's gold in T20 cricket. Bangladesh would want that she continues to fire like that in this tournament as well. Next up, it's Rumana Ahmed, the spin bowling all-rounder. She has a lot of experience and knows when to vary her defensive bowling and attacking bowling. She did extremely well in the Asia Cup and had some good spells versus brilliant sides like India and Sri Lanka. So Bangladesh would also hope that her good form also continues into this tournament. Now let's make some predictions on where Bangladesh could end at the end of this tournament. As I said earlier, they are in a very tough group, so it will be difficult for them to proceed to the semi-finals. However, they'll be inspired by Sri Lanka, who upsetted South Africa in the tournament opener and would also like to win some big matches themselves and make the tournament a lot more interesting. Let's see what could be the likely playing 11 for Bangladesh in their opening game versus Sri Lanka. They could back a left-hand right-hand opening combination of Murshida Khatun and Shobana Mostri. Then Shorna Akhtar will have the license to go big because there's an ever-reliable captain coming up after that. In the bowling unit as well, they have the experienced players in Jahanara Alam and Salma Khatun. That's my playing 11. Let me know what you think of that and if you have any other options for Bangladesh for the opening match. And for all the update on the T20 World Cup and women's cricket, stay tuned to Women's Cricket Zone and follow our segment The Outside View powered by Alista.
स्मार्ट हो रहा है इंडिया जैसे इंडिया में बना एलिस्टा स्मार्ट एलईडी टीवी विद वर्ल्ड क्लास क्लैरिटी एंड अमेजिंग फीचर्स.